So I just had to share my thoughts on this movie. So I don't even have time to edit. I'm just so full of something, emotions of some sort. And I was like, I got to record this. So I just saw this movie, Marry Me. Um, Spoilers? Okay, let's talk about this movie. I was really sad today. Reasons don't matter. And I was like, I need to cheer myself up. What can I do? What can I do? And just for fun, I looked at my app for my local movie theater that I have I'm part of their rewards plan. You know how movie theaters are just trying to get you to come in. And I saw that this was playing, and I've been thinking about it because I saw the trailer for this movie and I was like, that is so stupid looking. That's not a real movie, right? But I've been hearing reviews. Now, of course, there's people who hate it because everything has to have its haters. But there are people who are like, actually, it's really charming. You know, if you're bored, if you like rom-coms, blah, blah, check it out. Thought about it. I thought about it all day. It was actually on my mind all day. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go see this. I actually had a really good time. Not because I think the movie's good. It has a lot of problems. Duh. But I had fun. So I just wanted to talk about it for a few minutes. Okay. So I did go with my husband. It's like, right, it's Valentine's Day weekend. We don't really do the Valentine's Day thing. That's never been a thing for us, honestly. Why not? And we were so happy we went. So the premise is stupid. Okay. So the trailer tells you this. You have two opposite people. You have these two music artists they just wrote a song called Marry Me. And they're like, hey, as a promotional stunt, let's get married at Madison Square Garden and sing the song and da da da. And then there's, before all that happens, we meet unassuming math teacher, total opposite type of person, Owen Wilson's character, who gets dragged to the concert by a stupid reason. And right before they exchange vows, the two singers, Jennifer Lopez and her would-be husband, she finds out that he's cheating on her. And so very whimsically, she just decides to marry a random guy in the crowd, and it happens to be Owen Wilson. And he goes along with it. Why? Well, the script tells him to. It's the only logical explanation. And the rest of the movie is your typical rom-com fare of two people who meet under an unusual circumstance, and they get to know each other and they develop feelings, and there's a misunderstanding. But of course, it all ends well. And that's all fine. That's fine. I was like, I need to go just turn my brain off. And I actually miss content that's not so IP driven. It's like, I want to watch a movie that's just a movie. It's not going anywhere. It's not world building and all this other crazy stuff. It's nice to go see something that's just like, we're just a movie. Hi, I'm a movie, be in a movie, the end. So it was actually refreshing. Maybe I'm getting franchise fatigue and all that stuff. But it was just so funny. Owen Wilson is a national treasure. He is the way he delivers lines, like someone says a line and then he's like, oh yeah, but because he's so good at that under the breath, but his timing's good. So I laughed a lot and I wasn't laughing at the movie, even though it totally deserves it. I was actually laughing because it was cueing me like, oh, and you laugh here. And I totally am guilty. I laughed. So much fun. But I do have issues with this movie. All right. So that's why we're really here, right? Let's talk about the issues. What are the issues? Well, first of all, there's an awful lot of music in this, and the music's catchy. Don't get me wrong. Marry Me, the song, is actually pretty good. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to hum that. The earworm is real, people. And I know Jennifer Lopez was like the rom-com queen or among them back in the early 2000s. I used to watch those movies, because I was a teen, so they were kind of geared toward me. But it's funny how this is a movie about she's a music artist playing a music artist. It's not really a stretch. And because she's singing so often, like, right, I can act and I can sing and I can dance. Oh, I'm so talented. She is. but it just has this whole, can we say, vanity project kind of feeling to it. So I don't care for, it's like, was this just an opportunity for her to have lots of costumes and do that diva thing and sing a lot? They're not bad songs. It's not like she did it poorly. I just don't understand narratively why there was this many songs. Okay, here's a situation where I was laughing at the movie. So we're at the big concert where the wedding's supposed to happen, but it isn't just they get on stage dressed for a wedding and they exchange vows. It is a concert first. You know, you got to have your build up. Jennifer Lopez is wearing this costume. It's like it looks her skin tone, her flesh color, so that she has like a cross, like bedazzled, going across her chest and down her front, you know, to cover just the important bits of the body. It's so inappropriate. And she has these dancers that look like one part BDSM mixed with nuns. Yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, I just found out it's free on Peacock apparently. So if you don't want to pay for this movie, because Peacock is free, at least I hope this movie's free. I don't know. It's on Peacock. So if you don't want to go to a theater, but I totally recommend you do. We were surrounded by plenty of women who were clearly making this their Galentine movie event. There were more people in this theater than Spider-Man No Way Home. Shit just got real, people. I think some people are just thirsty for entertainment because this house was full and they were loving it. There was a lot of laughing. So you have these nuns on stage, but they're like, they look like they came out of 50 Shades of Grey. So 50 Shades of Grey wanted to be part religious. I don't know. It was so bad. So I was laughing at the movie for that sequence. I'm like, what is this? What are we doing? And this is early in the movie. I was like, oh, cringe. But I was like, that's okay. I was like, I'm open to laughing at this movie. I thought I was going to poke fun at the whole thing. But the movie got me as it went on. It got cute. I know. It's so bad to call a movie cute, but it is. This is the quintessential cute movie. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, my first big gripe is this a vanity project for Jennifer Lopez? The other thing, I'm so disappointed. It's not that this movie promised to redefine the genre or freshen it up for our current times, other than adding social media. Social media is a big component to the story. But there are certain things that are very dated in this movie. So both of our lead protagonists have a gay best friend. Well, actually, I don't know if Jennifer Lopez's character, Kat is her name, she has a manager. I don't know if he's gay, but there's a couple gay characters in this movie and they're played for laughs. It's like, oh, they're gay. You know, Sarah Silverman, she's a lesbian. They wanted us to laugh at the fact that she's gay because they make her do these crazy things. And, you know, our response is supposed to be, oh, those crazy lesbians. I'm so disappointed in you, Hollywood. Evolution moves so slowly. They act like they're so woke and so with it. And I'm like, what's with the gay best friend? And why are they played for laughs? Not cool. I'm not okay with this. I can't believe these actors agreed to this. Because there's another character, he's more of a secondary character. He also works at the school with Owen Wilson's character. I think he's in charge of the Glee Club. He has one cute scene at a school dance. I like what they do there, but I don't appreciate that they're just supposed to be the butt of jokes, and that's not funny. I was like, oh no, now you're losing me a little bit. So there's issues, and of course the premise is just stupid. This premise is so dumb. I think what the movie wants to, they want to just spit this fantasy out at you of like, are you a total nerd and there's this beautiful unobtainable person that's the complete opposite of you? You could find a way to come together. I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm not a cynic, but come on. It's really hard to jump on board and believe this. So, but if you want to turn your brain off like I was intending to do and just go, it's silly, but who cares? Then you can just have a fun ride. It's not even 2 hours long, so it's not a big commitment. I needed this personally just because I was in a bad headspace and I just needed to clear it. Well, this was a good palate cleanser for me because I like my dark and gritty stuff, but sometimes you just need light and fluffy. This is like, yeah, this is fluff. This is marshmallow fluff. This is glitter, big pink glitter covering. They're just thrown at you like, it doesn't make sense. Don't think too hard about how the plot doesn't make sense. Just have fun. Woo! Oh, this movie's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So I just had to come on here real quick. I had to share my thoughts because a lot of how you feel about a movie is how you go into it. Where are you in your life at the moment? And does it strike a chord in such a way that has you react positively or negatively, Because I think if I was in a good mood today, I might have approached this a little different. I might have been like, oh yeah, that was silly, but I probably wouldn't have thought about it anymore. I think because I was just so down and this pulled me up and I'm in such a good mood, I felt motivated to come on here and be like, let's talk about it. Right. So this is me uncut. So sorry if this feels sloppy. I just wanted to share because I'm sorry. Oh, I'm thinking about the dancing nuns. At least watch the beginning, just to laugh at it. You don't have to watch the whole thing if you're like, oh, that's so not my thing. Watch the beginning. Just if you're really sad, I think it'll cheer you up. I really do. It's goofy, it's ridiculous. The cast does the best that they can. It's fine, enjoy. Hope this was fun. Thank you for joining me here back in the corner. I'll see y'all later.